This is John Morse, State Senator from Colorado Springs and the Senate Majority Leader in the Colorado State Senate. Wanted to spend just a minute updating you specifically about a bill that I introduced today. It permits the Secretary of State to return about $1.5 million of overpayments that fee payers have paid to the Secretary of State. So when you file your business reports, your articles of incorporation, those kinds of things, you have to pay a fee. And until the Secretary of State got good at accepting credit card payments, people paid by check and sometimes overpaid. Sometimes law firms, for example, would pay for their clients and just have $500 on deposit and then have that go against particular clients. Well, $1.5 million of that remains with the Secretary of State. Now, with credit cards, it's not as much of an issue, but up to the time when we got good with credit cards, it was. But state law actually forbids the Secretary of State to return that money. So Secretary of State Bernie Busher and I went to committee today to talk to the committee about the possibility of a bill that makes it legal for him to return that money. State law currently says someone has to ask for the money. You can't just send it to them. So with this bill, we'll be able to send the money to those roughly 25,000 people. So it's not huge dollars in individual cases, although there are some that are probably $1,000, but for the most part, people will probably get 20, 50 bucks back, but it still beats a sharp stick in the eye. And it's just fascinating, in my view, that this was illegal before. And so I think the point is people don't understand government can't just do whatever it wants to do, or can't just, well, common sense says send this money back. We don't get to do common sense in government, if you will. It has to be permitted by law. If it's not permitted by law, then you can't do it. So we have to change the law so that it is permitted. And that's what we spent today doing. Again, would be happy to address your questions, so go to my website, senatorjohnmorse.com, or send me an email at john@senatormorse.com. Be sure to go to my Facebook page. You can fan me there. And I would be happy to answer your questions as best I can. Thank you for taking the time.